Good morning, Free to Be family. I just was thinking yesterday as I was talking to Janae that Isagenix is lifestyle, but it's sometimes figuring out how it fits into your life, like for the season that you're in. So a lot of us are home. We're not used to being home. We're not used to having our kids home. Maybe your spouse is home as well. You have more food than you have had in maybe ever. And you're snacking a lot. Does that sound like any of you? If you're watching the replay, let me know if that is you. Because I feel like that's a lot of us right now. We make jokes like social distance yourself from the fridge, and yes, cleansing is amazing for getting rid of cravings. However, if you are not used to cleansing at home with all of these distractions and all of these people that you are not used to cleansing with home, it's sometimes difficult, and that's okay. So give yourself some grace. And I want to give you an option. So, like I said, Isagenix is a lifestyle, right? It's figuring out how it fits into the season of your life right now. So one way to really fit it into what life looks like today could be looking at more of an intermittent fast with a daily cleanse. So you give yourself grace. If you want to eat snacks, if you want to graze all day, do it. More power to you, right? It's just a season that we're in. So if you're enjoying it, great. If your pants are not enjoying it so much, then there's an issue, right? So something to help would be to do like a 16-8 intermittent fast, or what would it be? A 10-14 intermittent fast. So what is an intermittent fast? Yes, intermittent fasting is what was considered our cleanse days, right? It's like the 1 day or 2 day cleanse, but you could do daily cleansing and shorten the time frame that you're eating. So what I suggested to Janae yesterday was pick an 8-hour time frame during the day. So for me, it works really well to do 11 p.m. to 7 or 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. is my eating window. And then from 7 p.m. to 11 a.m. the next day is my fasting window. So I'm doing 16 hours of fasting, but I'm still eating the same amount of calories that I normally would in that 8-hour time frame. So here's why I think this would really work for some of you is you're snacking. Maybe more than you are used to, maybe more than normal. Well, and if you are getting in all of your calories in that 8-hour time frame, chances are you are going to feel like you are just constantly eating, because in that 8-hour time frame, you're still wanting to get in your 2 shakes, your 2 snacks, and your meal if you're in that weight loss mode, which for some is anywhere from 14 to 1,800 calories, depending on where you're at in your journey. That's a lot of food in 8 hours. You are going to feel like you are constantly eating, which for some of you will really help right now while you're at home. The other thing that will really help is that you're giving yourself, you're cutting off the time that you're eating at night. So let's say your eating window is 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. You're cutting off the time that you're eating at 7 p.m., which for me really helps that late night snacking or late night adult beverages. So if I'm going to have them, I need to have them before 7. And then it makes me a little more intentional about making sure that the calories are fitting into my goals, right? Because it's all about eating for your goals and eating with intention. So at 7, I do a serving of cleanse. I do 1 scoop of cleanse. At 9, I do another scoop of cleanse. If that's too much for you to remember, just do 2 scoops of cleanse around 9 o'clock. Then you're going to sleep and you're going to continue to fast when you wake up, and you'll have your shake at 11 a.m. the next day. So some people, when they do intermittent fasting like this, 16-8, they only have black coffee, water, like 0-calorie things in the morning to get them through from when they wake up until they break their fast at 11. That's hard for me. So I still do a small bit of creamer in my coffee like normal, and I still do my greens in the morning, and I still will do my Isagenix in the morning. And those 3 things from the time I wake up till 11 a.m. really help me get from when I wake up to my time that I'm breaking my fast at 11 a.m. So that's an option for you guys, is using these tools that you have within Isagenix, but using them in a different way to really help you with this season of life that we're all in, because it's crazy. So you could do this intermittent fasting. You could do it 5 days a week. You could do it like Monday through Friday, and then do and resume kind of a normal schedule on the weekends. Some people live this intermittent fast 16-8 window and they just rock it out. You could commit to doing it 2 weeks straight, even on the weekends. You could commit to doing it a month, or until you're done with this season of quarantine. It's totally up to you, but I wanted to give you guys another tool and another resource in how to use all of these Isagenix products in this season that we're currently in. So know that just because it's 2 shakes, 2 snacks, and a meal doesn't necessarily mean that you're bound to this like way of eating. That you have to start it right when you get up and you finish when you go to bed. You can adjust that kind of time window for eating. So hopefully this will help you guys. I know for me, when I do this 16-8 and I do this intermittent fast and use my Isagenix tools within that time frame, I feel like I'm full and I'm constantly eating, because you have a shake at 11. Maybe you have your next snack at 1. Then you have your next shake at 3. Then you have your next snack at maybe like 4. And then you're eating dinner around 5 or 5:36-ish so that you're done by 7. That's a lot of food in an 8-hour time frame. So hopefully that will help you guys. That might even help you from being intentional about what you're eating and not just constantly hanging out at the fridge snacking. So let me know if you guys have any questions. We did a challenge like a year ago, and there are a bunch of schedules and a bunch of ideas for how people run their intermittent fast window and kind of their schedule for what they have when. So if you guys have questions about that, if you think this will work for you and you're curious about how to work it into your day, like how to work your Isagenix tools into that time frame, let me know and I'll post some of the schedules in the comments below. Happy Monday. Hope you have a great day, and hopefully this works for some of you.